we're going to go down into the heart now, and we're going to ask for any messages to come through. So the recalibration in those higher centers is also going to feed all the way and extend all the way down into your heart. We actually missed your throat, so I'm just going to ask for any messages from your throat, sorry. So I see like a captain. So what I'm seeing is that you are the captain of your ship, and you can steer this ship wherever you want it to go. So remembering that the things that you express are going to create the reality. So when we express how we feel, if we are expressing how we feel from a place of sadness or anger, the message that we're trying to get across, because it isn't of a loving feeling, gets distorted and gets taken out of context, and actually just creates more dead ends, essentially, because to get out of that perception and that way of thinking, we need clarity and we need peace, and that's how we create pathways out. And so it's a matter of processing the sadness, and also understanding that because you're so sensitive and you have this massive heart where you're picking up on the energies that are present in the world, right? So it's not just the energies of yourself, you're picking up on the energies of the collective. And so bringing protection into your fields by utilizing black tourmaline, cleansing your home space, even creating offerings around your property. You can create an energy grid. I'm wondering if I don't know if you've ever looked into dowsing of the land or anything like this, but I'm being shown your land here. Cleansing of the land. There might be a lot of sadness in this land that you're on. I'm not sure where that is, but potentially something to look at down the road, because I don't know why that's come up, but I'm seeing dowsing, your land, sadness, you're picking up on a collective. So there could be some kind of energy portal or something like that. Anyway, it's amplifying those feelings that are within you. So finding out about that. So when we express from sadness, we create more distortions in the world. When we create from a place where we have processed the sadness and come to a place of clarity where we're not really feeling anything, we're feeling that neutral feeling, that's when we talk. That's when we create, we talk about the things that we're seeing. And that's when it also leaves room for those downloads to come through and offer us solutions that are going to create pathways out, and we see things differently, and that's how we get the out. All right, I'm getting really tired, so there's a lot of information coming through. And even if you don't like this, as you work on yourself, you might listen back a few times over the next sort of few weeks or months or whatever it is, or never again, whatever you choose to do, but things will become clearer, and this is what happens. So there's a lot of information here. I'm thinking that you're going to be, it will all make sense to you. So at some point. All right, so just nurturing. So also understanding that the energy that comes out of your voice, right, because of the way that your heart works and that amplification of the essence that's in there, if you're speaking from sadness, you're literally putting sadness into that center, and then you're putting that into the world. So you're putting more of it in there. And I know that you feel like you want to express that sadness, and there's nothing wrong with expressing that sadness, right? But processing the sadness and understanding it for what it is in a different light is going to help you be able to express how you feel in a productive way that allows for the truth to be heard without distortions. That's what I'm being told. We can go into that more another time. And so that is what your heart is also asking you to do. Process the emotions and protect your heart from the outer world energies that you are absorbing, because you are absorbing a lot from environment, from the land, from the collective. Right? You're feeling what a lot of the collective is feeling, and that's a lot to hold. And so looking at ways where you can protect yourself and minimize the impact of the outer world. And that's a matter of nurturing the inner world, all right? And boosting up the feelings of joy and the things about yourself, focusing on the things about yourself and bringing the joy and the love back into your heart and amplifying that essence and allowing for anything that isn't of love to process all the way through, which is going to feel like death. Okay, but you can do it because you have that warrior in you. You have the fighter, and you've got people beside you, and you also have myself. And we're giving you some tools. You've got some sound frequencies. You've got some crystals. You've got some meditations. I don't know if you like workbooks or self-reflection books or anything like that, but I have plenty of that sort of stuff as well. And you might want to have a look at, understanding how to integrate the divine feminine and the divine masculine, which I think you've already started doing, to be honest. But bringing more of the divine feminine into balance within you, because they have to have a certain balance, which is going to empower you. And a rose quartz crystal is going to assist your heart space, as well as having that black tourmaline. These are two little tools for you. The heart math is going to be awesome. I can show you that as well. The breath work, breathing into the heart, bringing the feeling of love and joy and those high vibrations into your love on a daily basis for 10 minutes is inviting more love into your life, into your reality, into your gameplay, right? And that is what is going to then be given out to the world. It's going to change your reality. If anything, that is probably your most strongest tool for you. And they are all things that are generated from within you, you already have in you. And so that is an example within itself on how you can utilize your wisdom, the experiences you've had, and the feeling that you have to amplify and help change the world and make it a better place. The more love we have in our hearts, the more love we have to give to others. And you don't just give to others, you give to the whole universe. Right? You have a powerful energy and you have that ability. And we will unlock more abilities once we get through this dissolving of this top layer. So, and then we went through as well just earlier on, doing those things that bring you joy, your family, making time to have fun and have a laugh, sit quietly, do your fishing, working on the land, doing the things that bring you joy, making time for you, and counteracting any kind of anything that isn't of love with something of love. And that includes bringing those feelings into your heart. All right. So these are your protective tools. Your joy and your love for yourself and your family and doing the things that you love become your protective tools. Right. Because it's simply a matter of outweighing the density that you're coming across and seeing and feeling in the day. And it will become easier the more you practice it. You've always got projects on the go. You've got that covered. You're very busy. You like to stay busy. And you like doing things that bring you joy. Yes, there are some things that are a pain in the ass, but generally speaking, you have the ability and you've created a lifestyle where you're doing things that you do enjoy. So this is where you're like winning and already counteracting a lot of the energies. So it's a matter of now just bringing that joy into your heart more, and then that will just naturally unfold things for you. All right, so stabilizing. So just stabilizing those energies and then empowering them to go up. All right, so because you have such powerful energy centers in the lower, and because your higher energy centers need a little bit more nurturing, in order for you to help balance that out, we want to draw the energy up. And so what I'm seeing, like a poppy jasper. All right, I'm going to close off for tonight. This is like a massive session, and then maybe that will help bring some understanding through of this process as well. Or you can listen to it and go, you know what, it's a lot of bullshit. Totally up to you. Doesn't affect me either way. I want you to know that you are a kick-ass person, and what you have inside of you has the ability to assist in creating a better world. All right. And through no fault of your own, you have been hindered in a way that you haven't been able to connect in with that higher version of self for an extended period of time due to certain programming that was placed within you due to a contract that was made long ago. That has been removed, and it's all stuff that's totally irrelevant now anyway, because you will now be able to move forward, all right, and be able to understand yourself in a way that you haven't experienced before, if it is something that you want to explore. You are the director of your own movie. You are the creator of your own game. You just need to have a look at how you want your world to be and focus on bringing more love and more of what you want in the world to counteract the shit that is going on in the world. And by reshifting our focus and bringing that love into our heart, we can then amplify it into the world and bring more of that into the world, which is going to change our perception and guide us to a higher vibration, which will allow us to see things from a totally different point of view. All right? You're awesome. Thank you for sharing. And I'm sure we will unfold a lot more. Let's work here. If you are keen to, I will assist you wherever I can.